Welcome to the Stoic Quotient, where we reclaim philosophy not as theory, but as a weapon for your daily battle. Here, we don't sugarcoat truth, we sharpen it. We don't idolize emotions, we master it. This is where modern chaos meets ancient clarity. If you're tired of noise, illusions, and weakness disguised as virtue, you're home. Subscribe. Share this truth. It's time to build a life no one can steal. Here is my question. Why you're just copying others, and how to finally lead yourself. Have you ever stopped to ask why you follow instead of leading? Why do you imitate instead of innovating? In this explosive episode of the Stoic Quotient, we rip the mask off conformity and expose the truth. You weren't born to copy, you were born to lead. But the system profits from your obedience and fears your originality. This message is a wake-up call for the rebels, the visionaries, the quiet warriors ready to rise. If that's you, press play and don't look back. Let me ask you something raw. Who are you when no one's watching? Not your Instagram profile, not the voice you've been trained to use in a job interview, but you, the version that speaks when your soul is screaming in silence. Chances are, you don't really know. And it's not your fault, but it is your responsibility. From the moment you could walk, you were handed blueprints. Do this, don't say that, fit in. Follow the rules, obey the crowd, be a good person. Translation, bury your voice, copy theirs, so you did. You copied the kids at school, the trends online, the beliefs your parents never questioned. And slowly, you disappeared. Your originality got replaced by convenience. Your truth replaced by templates. Your instincts smothered under fear. And now, you scroll through other people's lives, wishing you had the courage to live your own. But here's the gut punch question. How long will you keep betraying yourself to please people who wouldn't even notice if you disappeared? Because deep down, some of you watching this know your followers. You feel it. You hate it. You're tired of nodding in rooms you don't belong in. You're exhausted from wearing masks that don't fit your face. You want out, but you're scared. Scared of what? That your friends will laugh? That your family will say, you've changed? That people might unfollow you, whisper about you, disapprove of you? Let me ask you this. What's worse, being rejected by people who never truly saw you, or spending the rest of your life rejecting yourself? This is your crossroads. Conform or confront, hide or rise, because the world doesn't need more copies. It's already drowning in them. What the world is starving for is you, not the masked you, not the agreeable, filtered version, but the real one. The one who dares to lead themselves before anyone else dares to follow. So why aren't there more leaders? Because being a leader doesn't start with a title. It starts with a decision to stop begging for validation, to stop outsourcing your truth, to stop asking permission to be powerful. Most won't do it, because leadership means being first. First to say no when everyone else says yes. First to leave the crowd and walk the cliff's edge alone. First to burn the script and write your own. But you're not most people, are you? Or are you still pretending to be real while quietly dying inside from never speaking your truth? Here's what they don't tell you. Originality is dangerous, because the moment you stop imitating, you become unpredictable. And when you're unpredictable, you're uncontrollable. And if they can't control you, they fear you, but your fear of being judged has to die if your soul ever wants to breathe. Because no amount of applause is worth the price of your integrity. No trend is worth trading your identity. No friend group is worth forfeiting your destiny. So burn the blueprint, tear off the mask, break the loop, and lead. Even if your voice shakes, even if no one claps, even if you lose everything, because you will find yourself. And in that finding, you will become fire. Not a flicker, but a wildfire of clarity and conviction. This world doesn't change when you follow. It changes when one brave soul says, I'm done copying. From now on, I lead. If this message cracked something open in you, don't scroll away and forget it. Rewatch it, share it, then do something. The world is changed by those who act. Subscribe to the Stoic Quotient. And remember, this philosophy isn't something you learn, and it's something you live. Live it with fire, live it with truth. Live it as the leader you were born to be. Thanks for watching.